So once we're live, I'll check the sound. Testing, testing, testing. If you guys are on YouTube or TikTok, I appreciate if you hit the like, subscribe, or if you're on TikTok, hit the follow button. We are going live 40 minutes early, but we're still going live today. 8 p.m. Central Time is our normal time we go live. But I saw something really interesting. So I am actually, I'll tell you what I'm in. We'll get into Bitcoin in a second. I'm in a short right now on SHIB AI. But, and I wish I would have seen this earlier, so my entry was 7.3. My stop loss based on the 15-minute chart is 7.7 because that's where the top of the cloud is on the 15-minute chart for the Ikimoki strategy that I'm using. And so that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. I also see this as a bear flag on SHIB AI. Market cap is only like $1.5 to $2 million right now, so it's really low. Maybe I shouldn't really be shorting this. The volume's under $1 million. So that's when I went to Dex Tools and I saw this AI Doge, and the market cap says it's $31.5 million. And like I said, SHIB AI is $1.5 million. So this, I'm not saying it's going to $1.5 million or anything, but this looks really interesting to me that it could keep dumping. I mean, this chart looks horrible. Look at that. Straight up, straight down. It's probably going to zero. It's probably definitely going below a $5 million market cap, and it's at 31 right now. I mean, if you would have bought up here at you know, it's down 80% at least from the all-time high. Actually, let's look on CoinGecko. How much is it down from the all-time high? It's down 84%. Yeah, so I was pretty accurate on that. So to me, this is actually probably, if I get stopped out of SHIB AI, I might just enter a short on AI Doge. Now, it is taking a dump, and maybe you don't want to buy the dump. Maybe you wait for a bounce. But to me, like, it's going straight to zero. Look how fast it's dumping. It's down 21% today. If you use leverage on that, I don't even know how much leverage you can use. My account's at $56, $55 right now, so it's kind of struggling around that $60 mark. We started at $100. So let's go over to Doge AI, because I'm pretty sure you can short Doge AI on here as well. Yeah, you can. AI Doge, that's what it's called. AI Doge. This is called SHIB AI. This is called AI Doge. So the AI is in front of the Doge, and I don't think that matters. But anyways, right now, if I wanted to do this, I could. Oh my God, you could use 100x leverage on AI Doge. I don't think I would do that, but that's crazy. You know what? For shits and giggles, right now I'm gonna do 100x leverage. I think I have like 3 cents left of available balance to trade with, so I'm just gonna do a short on it and see what happens. If it even allows me to do it, just for fun. So AI, well, just like that, liquidated. So I only put like 2 or 3 cents in it. That's why you don't use. That's crazy. That's crazy on a coin with a $31 million market cap. You can do 100x leverage. I was liquidated before I even opened the trade. That's crazy, but I seriously might short this with like realistic leverage, like 25x or something, and see what happens. Yeah, that's absolutely nuts. The low for the day is 15.8. Right now it's at 17.8. To me at this point, we'll see what happens. This could be a rounded bottom here for AI Doge, but to me that's, I don't know. It looks interesting. So I mean, it's already dumped a lot. So again, you might want to wait for some kind of bounce. Let me see if I can chart it on TradingView. AI Doge. So the problem with what I mean, I'll still take a trade on it if I really think it's going to zero. But I don't like coins where for some reason the stock RSI isn't working, because then I can't really tell if it's oversold, overbought. Now, you could go to the 1 minute chart and kind of see if it's making lower lows or lower highs. That also tells me on the 1 minute chart that there's a lack of liquidity in this coin as well, because look at that. There's just ridiculous wicks on the 1 minute chart, and you cannot, yeah, I don't know. So it's still low liquidity, but it probably has more liquidity than SHIB AI, which I'm in right now as well. Yeah, this looks the same though. There's no liquidity in this coin either, but volume is only 129,000 for AI Doge on Dex Tools, which is horrific. What is it for SHIB AI? I think it's about the same actually, but I am going to check just to compare the two. The volume might actually be the same, similar on whatever it's called, MEXC as well. It says 24-hour vol. Oh my God, this is even lower. This is at 5,000 on volume. Okay, well that's a lot worse. 130,000 or whatever to 5,000. That's crazy. So there's a little more liquidity, I believe, in Shiba in AI Doge. Yeah, so I'm just thinking out loud right now. I'm currently in a short on this, but if it goes to 7.7, I'm gonna be stopped out my trade. So then I'll probably try to enter a trade on AI Doge. Maybe not even with 25x leverage. We'll see what happens, but I mean, if it hits 18, then obviously it's still in an uptrend. So. And it looks like it wants to do that. We'll see what happens. So, but anyways, that's my next. I would look for an entry on AI Doge if I get stopped out of Shiba AI. But otherwise, also the other trade I'm in besides Shiba AI is Oggy Coin, OGGY on Mex Global. Similar. There's not much liquidity in this one either. So, and you can't see the RSI on this one, but I entered this at 236. My stop is at 23 right now. So that's what I'm. That's kind of the two trades I'm in right now. Is those. So I'm already have a small profit in this one. This was a 10x short. The Shiba AI one was an 8x short. So maybe AI Doge would only be 10x short because maybe that's I don't know. But anyways, let me get into Bitcoin here. Appreciate whoever liked the live stream on TikTok. Appreciate that. Appreciate the follow, Alfredo. That's my little thought process. That's why I went live earlier because I got excited now. Like I said, so if I get stopped off Shiba AI, I am going to look for an entry on AI Doge. But that's crazy how much it's down. Yeah. So that's just my thought process on that. I'm going to go to CoinMarketCap now and look up AI Doge, and I want to see. I know on here people can tell other people what they're thinking, like leave comments on a coin or something. So let's see really quick. Just bought AI pre-sale. Check it out. Next PP obviously wasn't the next PP coin. I don't think it is going to be. AI selling all my AI Doge holders are decreasing really bad. I tell you, sell your coin now. This could add more zeros soon. That was a day ago. Yeah, it's probably going to zero or just a few $1 million market cap like AI SHIB or whatever it's called. But I don't like to look at these shitcoins. But I mean, if there's money to be made on it by shorting it, then honestly, why not? That's just my thought process on it. But the hardest part is getting entry on these low market cap coins. That's why I would on these coins under $100 million market cap. You should not really be using more than 10x leverage. And if you do use more than 10x leverage, like 20 or 25x, I would say you should not be using. You should be using a very small portion of your account. Obviously, if I do 10x leverage, I use more of my account, but then it's less likely I get stopped out. Also, depending on where your stop is. So, with that little introduction and looking at these AI shitcoins, I'm going to get over to Bitcoin and get the live stream started. We are live on YouTube, Crypto Boss Angel on YouTube. Go check it out. If you want to see the whole screen, go over there. Hit the like button. It needs some love over on YouTube. I know we're live earlier than normal, but come on, guys. This is a little pathetic. So we have a Telegram group, Crypto Boss Angel, or the link to join the Telegram group is in the bio and description below, depending on if you're on TikTok or YouTube. I also have another TikTok channel I'm trying to start is Crypto Boss Angel, Andrew with 2 W's, so go check that out. I'm trying to make that my main account now. Look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin dumped today because of the news that Binance was going to be sued by the SEC, which is complete BS. And also, Binance is not a U.S. company, so it's going to be pretty hard, I believe, for the SEC to do any real damage to them. But we'll see what happens. Personally, I don't think they're going to win. But then again, I thought XRP would win the suit, and that hasn't been revealed yet. I mean, they keep saying it's going to happen next week or whatever, but apparently next week there's a lot of talk that it will end. The SEC will be done with XRP and maybe move to Binance. I don't know what's going on with that. But if XRP wins the lawsuit, then I believe the SEC will lose this one as well, and Binance will win. But we'll see what happens. But that's why the chart's dumped today. And I think it was long overdue anyway for another dump because I am still bearish on Bitcoin. I believe the low has been put in, but that doesn't mean that I don't think we can see more downside action in Bitcoin. So that's what I'm looking at right now on Bitcoin is more not more downside action, but I was looking for that. And also, I had the support in for a while back at 25.4. You pretty much held that level as support, which is a really good thing. And now you're trying to, now at 25.7 is resistance for Bitcoin. And if you know, it just, yeah, it looks pretty bad to me. Now, if you break 25.7, your next step is 26.5. Or 27.2. It didn't look like on the way down 26.5 really held that support. So 27.2 could be your next stop for Bitcoin. But as of right now, you're kind of now in a new range, which is good. I was kind of bored of seeing 27.2. Now your new range is 25.4 to 25.7, at least short term. So that's what we're looking at. Now, if we start on the daily chart for Bitcoin and go on our way down, daily chart is still have a little more downside action on the stock RSI, so be cautious, be careful. It could keep going down. The 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart is completely oversold. 4-hour chart is definitely due for a bounce. You can see it's completely oversold. And the 1-hour chart is getting overbought, making a lower high. Now, it's not completely overbought for Bitcoin, but that looks like the 1-hour chart would suggest that you probably don't break this resistance at 25.7. Which you're above it right now, but barely. And then the 15-minute chart is overbought right now and kind of making like a double top. So to me right now, Bitcoin looks bearish unless it breaks 25.7, which you are above it. But again, I want to see like a 4-hour candle close above it, and we have definitely not done that yet. 3.5 hours to go until the next 4-hour candle close. So 25.7, 4-hour candle close above 25.7 to remain or to be bullish short term. So that's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. Also, Bitcoin is now again kind of got rejected also above off the 200-day moving average on the 4-hour chart, which is right now at $27,370. So that's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. I am bearish on Bitcoin still. If you don't get back above 25.7, I'm looking for more downside action on Bitcoin. It is pretty much that simple. To the downside, if you don't hold 25.4, which was basically your local low today, I'm looking for 22.9 is the next support for Bitcoin. Again, I believe the low has been put in, but I definitely would not be surprised if we revisited the low 20s, which you're already at. Actually, technically, you're at the mid 20s. I wouldn't be surprised if you saw 20K again on Bitcoin, but we'll see what happens, right? So, appreciate the follow, Eddie, or Ed Money. If you guys have any requests for altcoins, let me know. So that is kind of what I wanted to talk about. If there's any requests on YouTube, let me know. But so I kind of went over a lot already. What happened with the crypto markets, why they dumped. I went over these AI shitcoins that I'm looking, for a trade in, or already am in a trade in. So something I did talk about today was I bought this coin yesterday, Troll Face coin. Now, there's been a lot of troll coins out there. I don't know. This was a really, on a level of 1 to 10 of how high risk this was about a 10. I bought this yesterday when yesterday, I think it came out Saturday, and it's Sunday, it's Monday where I live, but I bought this Sunday about 30 hours ago at 15, around a 250K market cap. Then I sold about 60% of my bag at 33, so I over doubled my money. I took about 40% profit, and I left in some for a moonbag in case it goes to $10 million market cap. If it goes to 0, then great, but it's honestly a coin I would not recommend buying. But it's one that I did buy yesterday, and it's currently at 23. My initial investment was 15. I sold yesterday at 33. So, if it goes to 0, I still made some money on it. If it moons, then great, I'll have more money. But that's one I bought. I would say it's probably not something you should be buying. Also, the volume has definitely gone down today. The volume is now only 470,000. So anyways, that's something else I did. That's like the first buy I've had on Uniswap in a very long time because I'm tired of paying the high gas fees, and I think most of these shit coins on Uniswap are high risk. I believe that you can just trade a lot of these new coins on MEXC, and usually if they get to MEXC, it's a lot safer of a bet. And if they get to MEXC and start falling, then you can short a lot of them on futures if it's in futures. So that's my thought process behind Uniswap. I still am, for the most part, staying away from Uniswap until the bull market returns, and then you have better luck buying these shit coins. But that's what I'm looking at. Not really looking at that anymore. I'm not going to reinvest it. If it keeps pumping or whatever, it goes way down, I'm done with it. So I made my money on it. If I invest it again and lose money, I don't want to do that. So if you guys have requests for altcoins, let me know, and I'll look at them. One more thing I did want to look at before I get out of here. I know we're, the Fear and Greed Index is at 44. I think it already reset today after that dump. It is still in fear. Oh, now we're in fear. We're not neutral anymore. We're in fear. So finally, we're in the fear. We're not in extreme fear, but we're in fear. It could go to extreme fear after that. That is the lowest point. I think extreme fear is 20 and below. I think I could be wrong, but maybe it's 30 and below. I don't really know. But yep, the next time it updates is in. Yeah, so it just updated about 40 minutes ago at 7 p.m. Central Time. So we are finally in fear. That's the first time you've been in fear in probably almost half a year. So that does mean the markets are resetting, but that, extreme fear is the bottom usually. So there's still a little more downside action, I do believe, for the crypto markets. We'll see what happens. So with that being said, if there's a request for altcoins, I'll look at them. Otherwise, that's kind of all I got. I was going to stay live till 8 p.m. Central Time, but if there's no request, then it's kind of hard to do that. If you guys want to see the entire stream or see the full screen, go over to YouTube. Oh my god, we had 2 people watching, now they left. I don't know, man. It's depressing. So it's also the bear market, and I did go live earlier than normal, but I would like to see a few people try to get the viewership up on YouTube. But if there's a request, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna get on out of here, and I'll be back live at Saturday 3 p.m. Central Time. That is our next time we go live. So you could probably say and zoom in on this. Probably no one cares, but this is, I don't know, it's low liquidity, so it's kind of hard to do TA in a coin with a $2 million market cap. But this could be a bull flag now on the 5-minute chart, which would not be good for my trade. But you could probably say that is the case. If that's the case, I'll probably get stopped out and have to move over to the coin I talked about at the beginning, Doge AI, whatever it's called. That would take you up to 880, so we'll see what happens. I hope that doesn't happen, but it's very low volume, low liquidity, so honestly, we'll see. It's possible, I guess. But with that being said, guys, I'm getting get on out of here. Have a great week. I'll see you guys on Saturday, 3 p.m. Central Time for our next live stream. Until then, trade safe and have a great week. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. See you guys in the next one. All right, so yeah, that is what I'm looking at right now for the markets. I know Jasmine took a dump today. I think the entire market did. Let's just kind of see what's going on with Jasmine. Testing. Welcome to the Crypto Boss Ranger family. If you guys are new, appreciate if you hit the like and subscribe button. And it helps if you watch the video to the very end, so I appreciate if you do that as well. So Jasmine right now is a slow bleed out. If anything, everyone should be shorting it. But we lost the support at 434, partly because crypto markets dumped in general. But your next support is 357. Your next resistance to the upside is 494. It's pretty much that simple. Daily chart has more to go down on the stock RSI. 4-hour chart is oversold, ready for a bounce. 1-hour chart is in an uptrend slowly, and the 15-minute chart just made a lower low. So to me, you're using this as a bearish retest at 434, and my guess is you go down to 358. It's pretty much that simple. If you guys enjoyed this analysis, appreciate if you hit the like, subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If you guys have requests for other altcoins, let me know in the comment section below. See you guys in the next one. Welcome to the Crypto Boss Ranger family. If you guys are new, appreciate if you hit the like and subscribe button, and it helps if you watch the video to the very end, so I appreciate if you do that as well. So Jasmine right now is a slow bleed out. If anything, everyone should be shorting it, but